Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Carmen Tavares, and I am one of your sales development coaches in the Southeast region. I am going to be your host for today's meeting. But in partnership with me here today, there's three more coaches with me. Crystal, are you on? Are you out there?
I am Carmen, and hello everyone. I had muted myself, but I must say I appreciate everyone getting on and muting, but I hope that they'll pop off mute and interact with us today.
Absolutely. We need that. Thank you, Crystal. And we also have Vanessa with us. Vanessa Moore.
Hello, everyone. I am in Georgia. I did not type in the chat box, but I'm super excited about this collaboration. And again, the success of this collaboration is that everyone speaks and shares. So please make yourself familiar with how to take yourself off mute so we can hear your amazing ideas.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, Vanessa. We also have Gina. Gina, I believe it's driving somewhere to another meeting. So I'm not sure if Gina will be able to speak, but welcome, Gina. I know she's listening in. Great. So,
Carmen, I'm here. I am able to pull off, and I am here. So I am so excited about this call. I hope everyone can get off mute and share some of their fabulous ideas. We are so excited about this new way we are going to be presenting the sales meeting.
awesome. Great. Fantastic. So the just to give you a little bit of background, the reason why we're doing this, the objective is of this meeting is a follow up for your virtual sales meeting for campaign 9 and 10 from last week. So we wanted to kind of just bring it together and collaborate as a team so we can hear from you how you planning and executing like a boss. So let's just review what that means. Boss, belief, of course, that's where it starts. What you believe and how you setting new goal. Outreach, who are you, the 25 people you are contacting this week? Selling, how many of you need to sell in order to achieve how much is your selling goal and how many customers you need to be able to stretch that. Support is keeping contacting 5 by 5, talking to 5 people every single day. So we also would like to hear from you. What were some of those takeaways from this meeting last week, and what are some of the action plan you are already implementing to ensure you achieve your sales goal during campaign 9 and 10? So that being said, we're expecting your collaboration, your participation on the chat box. As you can see, it's on your right side hand at the bottom on your screen. So if you want to speak, of course, you can unmute your line as well. So again, beauty is best when shared. So I see many of you are already very familiar with the chat. So continue to type in where you're from. And one of the things that I would love to hear from all of you, what are you celebrating this week? And I could start actually myself by saying that let me type that in, I am celebrating my son's birthday. Can't wait this weekend celebrating my son's birthday. He's going to be 15, so I'm really excited about that. Let me see, what are you celebrating? And what are something you're looking forward to this week? Hello, hello, Anita from Tennessee. Welcome. See, what else? What are you celebrating? I know that you're not shy. We are all family here. Keep on typing.
And maybe as just another housekeeping, and maybe people aren't sure how to come off mute. If you see your name in the list of the attendees, you should be able to just scroll your cursor over the microphone and click it, and it should take you off mute. Or you may see the microphone in a list of items up under a red arrow that you can just click on and unmute yourself as well too. Because again, the key to this is we really want to hear your ideas. What were your takeaways from the sales meeting? Whether it was a product, something somebody shared that you're going to add to your business, we'd love to hear what you're doing in 9 and 10.
Absolutely. Thank you, Vanessa. And I see Krista is celebrating her nephew's birthday. Excited. I see Anita say, hey, hi, Martha. Exciting leading into Mother's Day. That's great. So if you have a question, please type in if you need support on muting your line, because absolutely we really want to hear from you. What are some of the takeaway, those of you that actually, let me ask, how many of you were able to listen the playback or were at a virtual sales meeting last week? Sheila, thank you. Beautiful weather. That is right. We want to celebrate that. It's always great to have great weather.
Carmen, hey, this is Gina. I just want to share something I'm excited about for campaign 9 and, well, actually campaign 10 actually. But if you did listen to the virtual sales meeting, how exciting is it that we are now going to be featured in some really top fashion magazines? And I actually went and looked at the let's see, I looked at Elle and I saw our ad for the iLift Pro. It looks absolutely amazing in that magazine, and it's so exciting. So I want to know what people are going to be doing about the fact that we are featured in some top, I think it's 5 or 6 top fashion magazines. Anybody pick up on that when they was listening to the virtual meeting?
I see Barbara saying that the new gold mask. Okay, we need someone to mute your line. Thank you so much. I can hear the background. Awesome. Please share with us what is some of the takeaway. What is your aha moment from this two campaign? We're going to review quickly, just kind of to remind you what campaign 9 and 10 is bringing us. But you also can find the playback on newavon.com, Avon U, on the resource. I hear a background somewhere. Let's see. Make sure we get everybody's muted. Great. So I was saying that you could find this playback link on your avon.com, Avon U, under the resource library. So make sure that you look for that. But at the same time, we want to kind of just review quickly, just to remind you. I know that you have your brochures already, kind of just to bring that memory back for campaign 9 and 10. What are some of the highlights we have? So campaign 9, of course, it's all about Mother's Day, and Mother's Day actually is May 13, and I know so many of you are excited to be celebrating Mother's Day soon. Campaign 9, this is some of the highlight products that we are having as part of Mother's Day. So starting with that campaign. And one of the things is, how much commission do you really want to earn so you can treat yourself for Mother's Day? So let me see that on the chat box. What is your plan? How much earnings you looking for to have for this campaign as you're planning already your campaign 9 success? See, people are typing in. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, I was talking about the magazines. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. The magazines, and of course I don't have them all, but I received Glamour, and I haven't even looked in there yet, but I get excited. I suppose it's in all of them, even though they when they talked about them, they said they were in certain areas where they would have the little sample thing on there. And then I wrote one other thing down about that was the gold mask, and it said that you could do a video or demo that product. That would be fun.
Yes, that's right. As you are promoting it, you could share that on social media. I know Facebook is huge, or Instagram. So sharing those videos and sharing with your customers on a text or so many different ways will be something that you want to be doing. So I see that you are excited. Okay, yeah, April issues. That's right, the magazines. But yes, I mean, make sure you pick one of those magazines. You promote the products, you have it on hand, and that's a great idea to just do a video and share that with your customers as you are testing that great product.
Okay.
So then we're going to be, there's a couple of things for campaign 9 that we had in the virtual sales meeting. Some of the things like what are some of the you are challenging yourself for. So kind of just things that you haven't put in place. And one of the things that we talk about is maintaining your business, of course, by conducting 5x5. Is any of you doing this, and what are some of the results? Can you share on the chat box? How is this going for you? Talking to people every single day, how many customers you'll be able to have already this week by doing this. Let's share that. How's that working for you? How many new customers you already have as you're starting your campaign 9 and working your plan for campaign 9? Or any other challenge?
Carmen,
Go ahead.
Carmen, I just wanted to pop off mute for a second and say, I know for us coming out of our Build Like a Boss workshops, one of our takeaway and call to actions was asking and challenging our representatives to implement that 5x5 plan. And there are a lot who are already sharing their success in our Southeast region Facebook group. And I saw a representative, I want to say it was just this week, who said she had done 5, just one day she had shared. And out of those 5 people that she spoke to, she got 3 new customers. So I'd love to hear what else is happening around the Southeast, to your point.
Wow, that's great. Anybody else having any great success? Think about, what would this do for your business? 5 new customers. Just think about that. Anybody else would like to share? You could come up mute and speak, or you could just type it in the chat box. We would love to hear from you, any successes that you're having. Absolutely, you're right. Yeah, 5 new customers will help you to achieve your President Club level. That's definitely, right now, and I know that you know already, which we're going to be sharing in a little bit, that trip to Maui, Hawaii. So who doesn't want to be in Hawaii? So as we think about talking to people all the time, implementing that 5x5, it's definitely critical because we want to continue to build that pipeline of new customers. Goodie bag and sample with a good gold peer off. Yes, Jenna, thank you so much for sharing that. That's a great idea as well, having that goodie bag. Keep on typing in as we continue, passing on into campaign 9. Now, campaign 9, these are the top 4 favorites and most sold products that we have in campaign 9. And of course, it's the hashtag Moms the Boss as well. And this is one of the tools that Avon created for you to kind of just help you to get the words out, connecting with new customers, texting a spouse or a child of a customer, kind of just reaching out for Mother's Day gifts, some ideas. Some products are under $20, $40, or $60. This is just amazing. So I would like to know how many of you have already implemented this, because that was already out last week on the virtual sales meeting that was already shared. And all of this material are online on youavon.com that you can download and print out and share. This is a great tool for you to connect and get more customers. At the same time, continue to promote Mother's Day and get some customer into this incredible offer. Let's see. Let me just make sure that I'm keeping up with the chat box. It says, okay, yeah, all right. I see Tamra. Yes, you'll find that on youavon.com under Avon U and resources
Hi, Gina.
file.
This is Barbara. Gina just asked me to come off mute. I don't know why.
You're good for now. Maybe you were some background noise, but you're good.
No,
No,
no.
Barbara, you shared a
Barbara, I was asking you to come off the mute to share your fabulous comment that you put in the chat box.
Awesome. Yes, please, Barbara. Can you share now that you're live and we can hear you clearly?
It's just simple math. 5 new contacts a day, 5 days a week, times 52 weeks equals 1,300 new contacts per year. And that's 1,300 new contacts either for customer or representative, whatever you choose to do with them. And the other thing I was going to say before is one thing that I just started for campaign 9 and 10. I heard at one of the meetings that we had with Stephen Walker and our coaches, Becky and Kate, I can't remember her name, but anyway, was that some of the leaders, what they're doing is they're doing like raffles on their Facebook group page or for their team. And what it is like the way I set it up, my take on it was that I'm doing like a $20 gift card or samples, something that you can mail out, like with just a postage stamp. And the thing is to get your team to put in bigger orders was like I'm starting, like I said, campaign 9 and 10 is when it starts. And like for every $100 in order that they get a free entry into the raffle. So like a $100 order gets 1 entry, $500 order gets 5 entries. And that's all I have to say.
Awesome. That was a lot. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. So thinking about that, I mean, the number that you just gave out, over 1,000 customers in a year, just by a simple math, 5 customers talking to 5 people every single day. That was great. Great. Thank you for sharing that, Barbara. Anybody else has any other ideas, anything that you are doing and that is working for you? Please share. I'll give you a moment, kind of just to come up mute and share or type in on the chat box.
Carmen, I think Anita Cole has shared a great idea in the chat box if she'd be willing to pop off mute. But I just want to say also thanks to Barbara. But I'm also thinking, what could happen to your business if you offered a similar promotion like that to your customers? So I get offering it for your team, of course, if you're a leadership representative. I think that's a fabulous idea. But what might that also do for your personal sales if you did something with your customers?
Absolutely, especially 1,000 customers with the average of purchase, that is President Club right there. Because if you do the math, just with the minimum purchase for a year, that's more than $10,000 already. I believe it will be like $15,000 over. So that's just right there. That's the President Club level or more. So Anita, if you love to come up mute and share, that would be great. I know you shared something about the A-Box. Would you like to share with us so we can hear your voice?
Yeah, what I didn't make up the Scrabble game. A friend of ours did, but I put it on my Facebook customer group, and they went crazy. It was a huge success. Ended up with probably over 200 comments on the post, and ended up in the end, because there were so many great words and wonderful response, I ended up giving away 2 of the A-boxes, one for the best word and one for the most points overall. And it was very successful. They were very engaged and ended up getting a couple people that had not ordered from me before have actually gone through and placed orders now. So I was very excited about it.
That's great. Great idea. And you could do that with any other products. And thinking of, the big picture, what would that do for your business now, especially when you have so many comments, you have so many likes, you could always follow up with those that did the comment or did the likes, kind of just private messages, kind of, oh, I saw that you like this offer, or I saw that you like this a specific product. And moving forward as a follow-up, what would that do for your business? It's just incredible. Great. It's simple ideas, and you could just post a picture of something on Facebook. That's how powerful social media could be for your business and support you in that. Great. Thank you, Anita, for sharing that. That's great.
You're welcome.
Now we also have the Campaign 10 challenge, Go for the Goal, that it's also featured in Campaign 10. So that's another way for you to either in-home event, do some home party. You could go on the go as well with a goodie bag of samples, like one of you have shared already, and social media, some of the things that, just like Anita did with the Facebook, some of the tools that we have available as a challenge for you to share that on Facebook and continue on just communicating and promoting everything, because it's just the perfect timing now that everyone is looking for gift and ideas to give out. So especially the iLift, this is a great product, and we already know that it's going to be featured in great magazines. So we want to make sure that you have the tools available to do that. So anyone will share Campaign 10, what are some of the plans and ideas you'll be doing to implement this challenge, like just Anita shared with us? Yes, that's right. Yes, Barbara can do it. Absolutely.
Carmen, this is Vanessa. I don't have anything I want to share about Campaign 10 in particular, but I want to make sure that all of you are aware. If you listen to the virtual sales meeting live or did the replay, there were several documents in the materials section that you could download and save for later. That one sheet you showed that had the price points for several different products was one. So what a great way to use these resources that Avon has already made pretty for us and have them in PDF form where you can then share them on your social media sites, email them to customers or whatever to really grow your customer base during this holiday selling time. So I just wanted to make sure all of you were aware that even if you listen to the replay in the Avon U, you can still get these resources that were available during the virtual meeting for that.
Absolutely. And I repeat where to find that one more time. It's on uavon.com. You go to Avon U, you'll find it under the resources library. There's a file that you will find the virtual sales meeting playback, and you're also going to find all of the meeting in a box material in a different file. So it's two different files, one with the meeting playback and one with the meeting in a box, all the material and some of those tools that it will share. So we want to make sure that you go online, get it to uavon.com and get those material. Fantastic, a fantastic way for you to share and have things already on hand. You don't have to create anything. That's the beauty of what this company do for you, that we can just create and put everything on your hands. So I see that Barbara is sharing something here. I just want to make sure that I get to it. I'm doing the 5x5 some days and I missed. However, I only have to answer to myself. All right, Barbara. Great. Thank you for sharing that. You are doing 5x5. That's always great. Yeah, so the question is, what are some places or strategies that you're utilizing to get to talk to some people? And I see that where men are. All right, yes, Barbara, that's right, where men are. Why not? Because men sometimes they're the ones that buy gift for Mother's Day. So yes.
Carmen,
yes,
this is Barbara. I have a representative in New Jersey who she would make up like little gift bags and have like a couple of different price ranges made up already, because men do not like to wrap stuff or whatever. She would have them all made up with, different items. And she went to a go-go bar and she sold to all the guys that are at they're on their lunch or whatever, and she sold to the guys there. So that's just another place, like I said, where men are.
Awesome. Great. Thank you for sharing that. Absolutely. Anybody else? Any other places you're thinking of? The weather is getting a lot beautiful now, barbecues, get together. Great. So keep on thinking and sharing all those great ideas and places where you can find new customers, because we already heard from you, what the power of 5 by 5 and talking to people, and what that will look for the whole year, over 1,000 customers. Fantastic. So now, of course, I have mentioned before that all of you are invited to come to Hawaii this year in 2019. So working your plan, making sure that you're executing, that every single campaign, it's not by surprise that you maybe didn't make the plan or you didn't get to your goal, because it's all about planning, executing every single campaign to be able to achieve your dreams and goal. Because Maui, it's waiting, and I know that you heard some of the music, kind of just to put you in that feeling that can be you in Hawaii, dancing and celebrating in Maui. So think about that. There's different ways to earn this trip, and I'm going to quickly share that with you. One is achieving President Club Council or Inner Circle level. 2 is be an executive leader and achieve any President Club recognition program sales level, or by achieving the top 20 nationally in any of Avon Pinnacle Award categories. 4 is to be in the top 5 in personal sales increase for first-time achievers of Honor Society, Rose Circle, or David H. McConnell level and President Club program. So how amazing is that, to be able to be celebrating big in Hawaii in 2019? To be exact, that would be in April 7th. So almost a year from now, that could be you celebrating. So we invite you to really look into your business, track your business. It's a great tool also available on uavon.com that you have, which is the President Club Program tracking form. Take a look at that. It tells you exactly where you at, what level you're tracking for, and some of you might need a stretch, and some of you are probably tracking fantastic. So take a look at that, and then make sure that whatever you need to kind of revise and go back and maybe change some things on your calendar, what are some activities that you're doing that you can maybe implement even more or emphasize to be able to maximize and get to your goal. So you want to know where you at and how you're tracking, because this could be you right there enjoying a nice trip in Hawaii. So I would invite you to really take a look at that. Anyone else would love to share anything, how you're planning for Hawaii? Because this is a trip that all of you can do. So who wants to be in Hawaii? Let's see. Anyone would love to be celebrating in Hawaii? I do. Tamara, that's right. Yes. Crystal, you too. So it's what's one thing that you are already thinking that you're going to be doing differently because you want the trip to Hawaii? What is one thing you'll be doing differently from now on to be able to get to Maui? Darlene wants to be in Hawaii. That's correct. So Jetta says, trying to build sales to get to Maui. Yay! Yes, absolutely. Building that sales, getting those customers every single campaign, being consistent. Pramila says, I do. You also want to go to Hawaii. Great sharing. Yes, Tamra says, whoa, you guys are going quick. Let's see. I need to catch up with you. Sheila says, put it down on my goal and how much it will take. That's right. Yes, you need to write it down. Your goal needs to be something that you know you can do. Of course, many times just having that stretch, getting out of your comfort zone, doing something differently to be able to maximize that. Yes. See anybody else? I don't want to miss anyone. see. Any of you would like to? Oh, I see that Tamara says social media, and I'm trying to work with more businesses and increase my customer by doing door to door. Absolutely. Great, Tamara. Yes. And remember, being consistent, doing it every single day until it becomes a habit. See anybody else? Great. Fantastic. All right. So, if any other coaches have any feedback, anything else that you would like to share?
Carmen, this is Vanessa. Just really super excited about this new collaboration that we're going to do every month to just kind of help bring the ideas together and to keep the sharing going. As you said, I think when we started this one, we truly grow together when we share together. And representatives out there have some amazing ideas, and I love the ones that have shared today. So I hope everyone will plan to come back with us next month and keep the sharing going.
Absolutely. You're right, Vanessa. We are really excited. We'll continue to come on here every month, and please share with the rest of your team members, those of you that know so many other representatives, to come by and share, because of course, that's what it's all about, sharing some ideas because we grow together. And I saw someone says, oh, Tamra, is this going to be shared in Spanish as well? That's one of the plans. So the first one we will do it in English, and we might be doing it in Spanish as well. So, but we want to be able to reach out to many of you to really come and share, because that's how we're going to be successful, as everybody else is sharing as well. And I see somebody else have mentioned something here. Pramila says, I will have to be following my plan. Yes, that's right. You need to execute your plan as you write it down and thinking big and already seeing yourself that you're already there as you start planning that. We also have the dates for the next sales meeting. It's key for you to attend the virtual sales meeting every month. And I know you probably have received the invite. Make sure that you register, because this collaboration call we're going to continue to do right after the virtual sales meeting as part of it. It's kind of just a follow-up. But first, you want to be on that virtual sales meeting every month to come back and kind of we just group together and collaborate together to execute those great ideas and things that the company is sharing with you at the virtual sales meeting. So that day for the next virtual sales meeting is going to be on Tuesday, April 17 at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, following the following week, we'll be doing our Plan Like a Boss collaboration on Wednesday, April 25th at 1 p.m. as well. We would love to have you back and getting more of you in the call. And also, please share anything. Those of you that are part of the Facebook page, Southeast Region, New Avon, if you're not yet part of that Facebook, make sure that you go in and ask to join the page of the Southeast Facebook page. We'd love to hear some feedback as well there and sharing some ideas, things that you are doing. And remember to go and to uavon.com and download all of those great tools that we mentioned here today and that we'll share on the virtual sales meeting, and go back and get the replay as well. Deborah, thank you. I do have, yes, Gina, before we get to the quote, is that you?
Yes, I just wanted to piggyback on what Vanessa said earlier. The materials that you're able to download, they're incredible. One of the things that I think is really fabulous for our Mother's Day campaign is that there is a customer list that you can download to help you acquire and, you know, keep track of your customers, because this is a time when someone mentioned going to places where there are men in different places. Sometimes you'll end up going to different places for type of campaigns like a Mother's Day campaign to get new customers, and you want to be able to track where you went, on those new customers that you found so that you can continue to follow up with those going forward. So I think Vanessa mentioning the tools that we have in the virtual pod for you guys to download. They're incredible. You want to really take a look at that and use that. I would recommend even thinking about what would it feel like if you were to go ahead and download those and start a little notebook for you to follow up and go back through for your next campaign. It might be something that you'll be able to utilize going forward. So I just, really think that that's a great thing to really make sure that you're looking at going forward, because we do have some great materials for you guys. And this follow-up collaboration call is truly for you guys. I know when you're on the call, sometimes your brain starts thinking, you start getting excited about things, and you start jotting down little notes. So then when we come together on the collaboration call, that's what we want you to share so we can talk about it and even expound upon whatever it is that you're thinking about. So thank you for joining. Thank you so much.
Carmen, this is Barbara. I just want to let everybody know that Sheila is on the call now. I didn't see her before. And that idea about the raffle, I copied it off of her. I'm successful. I owe my success to copying successful people. And so that goes to Sheila Gaylord. Thank you.
Wow. What you just said, it's
I love
incredible. That's amazing. You see, these are the type of things that happen as we gather together and we collaborate and we share things. Absolutely. Because it's all about doing that. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for Sheila for sharing, so people can definitely, it's okay to copy. Why not, so welcome to do that, and welcome to listen and share all of the ideas and things that you have and things that you are doing to increase your business. So thank you again. I do have a quote that I would love to share with you, and it says, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." So keep believing in yourself, and I know that you achieve your dreams and goal. So the dreams and goal becoming actually a reality when you start, making sure that you believe. So thank you so much for investing the time in your personal development to be here, for all your sharing, for all your great ideas and collaborating today. And we'll hoping to see you on the next collaboration again. So thank you so much and have a great afternoon, everyone.